What's going on, guys? Just about 69 HD here, bringing you guys an interesting WWE topic for today. And yes, this is about Tazz possibly returning this year, 2013, after he's done with his TNA contract, which is going to be up in the next couple of days. So let's start talking about it and kind of do the similarities on who's actually come back, who kind of like started in WCW, then moved on to the WWE, or either have wrestlers that have been in the WWE that have moved on to like TNA, and this is the same with, so basically everybody's gone through WWE for sure in their lifetime, most of the guys at least. So the people that mainly have come through the WWE and went to TNA and then have decided to come back to the WWE, if you guys understand what I'm trying to say here, the people who have come back, and this is kind of like a similar way that Tazz could possibly be coming back, but we've had Christian, Ric Flair, Mick Foley, RVD now. Those guys have come back. Those guys have been on TNA, and they have decided to come back to WWE, the biggest show of all times. So with that being said, I think there's going to be a kind of way that Tazz is going to come back, because you got RVD back, you have Paul Heyman back. Those two guys are both ECW legends, guys. So with Tazz coming back, he's another ECW legend. That could probably draw conclusions and draw interest in him coming back to the WWE. Like, the reason why he left was kind of more of a way that WWE in the past 5 years, maybe ago, probably, I think it was, yeah, about 5 years ago or so, back when he left and then decided to go to TNA. The reason why he left was because WWE was kind of becoming really terrible back when PG was the thing. When they started doing that, it was just becoming terrible entertainment, terrible storylines, and all that stuff. And now, since things have been jumbling around the past year to a year and a half, things have been going pretty darn good for WWE, with bringing back professional wrestlers like The Rock for like some matches, bringing back Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman, yet again Christian, RVD, Mick Foley, Ric Flair, like all the guys who basically drew in a lot of fans have come back in the past year and a half for a couple matches. And I think with that being said, I have a feeling that Tazz could definitely make it. He could make it back. He could probably wrestle maybe one more time in his life, and then maybe go back to commentary, be maybe SmackDown's main commentary person, since they've already had kind of like, how would I say this? Matt Striker's kind of gone now. He was kind of like a commentator. He could probably get his role filled by Tazz, excuse me. But with that being said, we still got a lot of time left. So with the comparisons of Tazz coming back after possibly leaving TNA, this is going to draw a lot better ratings, I would say, a little bit probably, if he does come back and go back to his favorite place of all time, which is SmackDown. I would say yes, this would be a good move for him to come back to the WWE. And yet again, if RVD and maybe Paul Heyman could convince him to come back, saying, oh yeah, WWE is a lot different than what it used to be in the PG era, or beginning of the PG era, maybe that could get him drawn in. But with all this being said, that's like the main key story, is Tazz could be coming back, and he could be another former TNA person coming back, which is going to be even more interesting, because I know TNA has not gotten the respect in the past couple of years, or either this year or so, with having Hogan and all those guys on there, like all the former WWE people that leave and go over there. I know they haven't really gotten that much respect and stuff, and then with RVD saying that they weren't really showing that much respect to him, that kind of shows signs that maybe more former WWE wrestlers will be coming back to the WWE sooner than later, actually. So that's all I have for today's topic. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me guys know what you guys think. If Tazz is going to come back and become like a commentator yet again, just let me know. See you guys in the next video. Hope you guys had a nice week. Peace out, everybody.